Oh, hello there. Well, let's give you an update. That there be done. Yay. All the way to the plastic. Guess what else is almost done? Holy smokes. We got her all done over to here. All this is done all the way around the door. I just got to do that little thing. And then, waka, go over there. So, yeah. We getting it there. Yum, 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 yum. And then after that, well, give you an idea how far this mud's going. I'm making it thick. Thick, thick, thick. Between this right here and the very top portion up to right around in here, about the top of the door, 1 bucket of mud. Then the next board down, all this underneath and most of the windowsill. This right here along the door edge, all the way around, all this over here up along the door edge. Trying to get all these little things done all the way to the floor, except for on this log right here because it's half buried. Now I could do that, but underneath that is the rock footing, so no airflow, no airflow. So we are just kicking ass. That's 2 buckets of mud. I'm about ready to fire up number three. So yeah, we're that took just a little bit, but not nearly as long as I thought. I even got the little boards down here, the logs down here, and closed up all my little holes that I had, and went ahead and mudded this. This will probably get a little bit more mud after the fact, but I wanted to get this closed off, and yeah, and then we started in on this over there. Mud, mud, mud. And it's still in the morning, so I got pretty much all day up here. We are doing good. We're kicking ass. So either, let's see, if I do 1 more bucket of mud, it'll take care of all that all the way over. That board right there, all this all the way over the windowsill. I can get a lot of this done with another bucket. Then if I get another bucket, 4, I'll start in on yada. Do it a section at a time. This will take at least 1, 2, 3, because there's some wide gaps in there. And I'll have to make that thick, thick, thick. When you get into them wider gaps, the thicker the better. So we're going to make some really thick mud. I'm going to make a bunch of thick mud for over here. No. And then if I have time, I'll go out there. Well, that'll probably be tomorrow. Start socking up some of the logs that I've got these boards around. Sock it up from the outside. Now this one right here, this one right here, this is right at dirt level. So when I get over to there, I'm just going to pack that full of mud. I may take the wood down and pack it full of mud, or just throw a lot more dirt on it. All depends, because I got to level everything out over there anyways. But unload the wood pile that I got over there, which is not a whole lot, and then just roll the upper logs, both the logs, and just start backfilling. And then probably tomorrow I'll come back and I'll do all this underneath, which will take half a bucket, but we'll make up a whole bucket. And I still got to do the chimney. So, that's what's going on right now. I put my coat on, got a little chilly. And like tomorrow's going to be 50s, I think. Today's just going to be high of 40, but it's not going to happen until a little bit later. So we're still in the 30s. But putting that warm water in that mud, I'm a lot better. A lot gooder. So, yeah, we're getting it. I should have a ton of this chinking done today. I'm going to go as far as I can for today. I may get this wall right here pretty much finished. I've just got to make some really thick mud for these wide pieces. That, you know, if you can get it to where you can make kind of like a softball out of it to where it's pretty dry and just jam it in the holes, I could do that. But yeah, my wood pile in here is getting lower, which is no big deal because I have a bunch of logs down there to split. And I can do that tomorrow. These logs here are going to last the entire day. If I need more, got some out back. I just go get a couple armloads and bring them in. No biggie, no biggie. So, yeah. The more I get this closed off, the warmer it's going to get in here. So, as long as I don't have a cross breeze in here, I think it'll be alright. But I should have this wall done, finish that one, get this wall done over here. Yeah. And then I'll have a really good start on this if I feel like it, or do it tomorrow. But yeah, getting that all set up over there. I got just a little bit more to go over there, right up against the window frame and everything, and a couple little places on the lower logs. But yeah, we're going. I just decided to get that little area there done up, and this area here, it had some wide gaps in there, so I knew I was going to use a little bit of mud on there. So yeah, we're getting there. Yeah. Yep. And then at a later time, probably after Christmas, I'm going to go down there and cut them big logs. And right over here is going to be a table. Maybe about 6 or 8 foot. I want to bring it all the way over here and then out about this far. And I'll put it's going to be freestanding. So I could put a little pin out here. I'll put a pin out here. That way, this right here, I could probably put that water can, put it in there, and then it'll have long pins out, and I'll go ahead and just screw them down. And what else? And I gotta frame up the rest of the bed, get that done. And then, about the only thing left is to identify all these. Well, I'll do that before I do the table and stuff. Identify all my little leaks up here, which I've been looking at. And I got 1 can of spray foam. I got 2 coming today, so we're going to get her. So, other than that, we is doing really, really good. I kind of mudded that up. I have to Fix that. My little locking mechanism, I kind of mudded it a little bit. I'll clean that off. But this is how much mud I'm putting in here. It's dripping. Well, this is on the inside. I must have accidentally thrown some a little bit. That's alright. I got a rag right here. And let's clean the window. Get that all off on one side, and then come back with the other side. I'll get some fresh, clean water, and I'll shine that all up. So, we'll clean that window. Yeah. But, put my rag back up here. So, we'll clean that window. And probably clean this one over here too. That way they look all nice and spiffy. So, just taking a look down the road there. See if I see anything. I don't see anything yet. When I'm doing this mud, and the only noise I'm making is when I'm shoveling it in the bucket, and then I bring it in here. I'm making all the noise in here. And a little bit later today, I'm going to go through that, pull all that foam out of there, throw it in the trash bag. These boards here, they covered the windows. I got to take a couple screws out, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. A couple of them are kind of long. I guess I could drill up and put a shelf up here, and probably a shelf over here somewhere. That way we can put stuff up there if I'm gonna come up here and camp overnight or whatever. So, whew, a little bit of work. So anyways, I'm just wanted to give you guys an update. It's looking gooder. Here, throw a little bit of light on the subject. It's looking gooder. So, be is good. Yeah. So anyways, I'm going to get back to work. Because this is fun stuff. Actually, it's pretty fun. I mean, now that I got a system down and I'm kicking right along, it goes pretty easy. So, we're going to get her. We're going to get her. So, next bucket of mud, I'll be having that done and pretty far on this, if not all of it done, but it's going to take more than a bucket. I don't know. That and that. I should be able to get that and almost all of this. So 4 buckets are going to get me pretty far. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour as you start digging it, right? Then you put the hot water on there. You pick out all the rocks, which I'm going to have to gather up right here. Take that out, dump it over there. On the outside, so I can finish making my path and make it kind of level. And then tomorrow, if I don't get it today, I'm going to finish this up tomorrow and start throwing some dirt down to make my front wood pile. And I've got to start going and getting all these logs pulled up here. Cut them up, chop them up. Cut them up, chop them up. And we'll get it. We'll get it. We're just having fun. So anyways. See ya.